I'm Mary Hartnett with Siouxland Public Media News. Secretary of State Paul Pate announced today all Iowans can begin requesting absentee ballots for the November general election. County auditors will begin mailing out absentee ballots October 19th. That's also the first day Iowans can vote in person for the November 8th election. In Iowa, the law allows for voters to request absentee ballots 70 days before the election. Absentee ballot request forms can be found on the Secretary of State's website. Voters need to download the form and mail it to the county auditor. Military members stationed outside the U.S. and overseas can also request absentee ballot forms. For information, voters can visit voterready.iowa.gov. AARP Iowa and state officials are going on a statewide fraud watch tour to educate older Iowans on how to spot and prevent scams that target seniors. To a crowd of about 80 people in a Des Moines library today, Iowa Attorney General Tom Miller and fraud experts with AARP Iowa and state agencies explain methods scammers use to steal money over the phone and by mail or email. The most common scam people report is when scammers pose as relatives, romantic interests, and companies or government officials and convince the victim to send money. And Democrat Mike Franken of Sioux City is launching his first campaign ad of the general election as he seeks to unseat Republican U.S. Senator Charles Grassley. The ad is called Truth to Power, and it began airing today. It focuses on Franklin's military background and highlights examples where he disagreed with presidents from both political parties. The Nebraska chapter of the American Civil Liberties Union is demanding that a Grand Island school district reinstate its journalism program after the district abruptly shut down an award-winning student newspaper. According to reporting from the Grand Island Independent, students and faculty were advised in May that Northwest High School's 54-year-old newspaper, The Viking Saga, would be axed, as would the school's entire journalism program. In the newspaper's final issue, students wrote 3 articles, 2 editorials, and 1 news story on LGBTQ+ issues such as Florida's so-called Don't Say Gay law and the history of Pride Month. On Tuesday, September 13th, residents in the Storm Lake Community School District will vote on a bond question. If approved, it would allow the district to move ahead on Phase 2 of a plan to address space and facility needs in those schools. An approved bond would not include a property tax rate increase, as the district portion of the local tax levy would remain the same. There are 5 voting locations that will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They include the Buena Vista County Engineer Building, Storm Lake Library, St. Mark Lutheran Church, Courthouse Public Meeting Room, and also the Lakeside City Hall. That's Siouxland Public Media News. I'm Mary Hartnett.